Hi comrades, Metal here, and I'm going to teach you how to do inward heel flips. So, for the inward heel flip, what you want to do, or before you know it, you want to learn it, you want to learn how to do pop shove-its, and heel flips. Once you got those two tricks down, those are pretty much what you gotta know. They're pretty necessary in learning this trick, to be honest. Because when you're learning pop shove-its, you want to know how to scoot the board, obviously. Turn it 180 degrees without you rotating with it. And obviously, heel flips, another part of the trick. Giving it the flip and the pop shove-it giving it the spin. So for the foot stands on this trick, now that you know what it is the front foot, you want to have it about half on, half off, I'd say. In this position, a bit under the middle of the board. This enables you to get your foot out of the way in time, and also have control of the board. This stance right here gives you the most control. You can have it a bit slanted towards the front bolts. This will slow down the flip, and if you have it pointed towards the back bolts, which is, it gives it the fastest flip and the least control. This is what I've just tested and found. Yeah, so that's the front foot. That's probably the most important foot. Now, for the back foot, you want to have it exactly like a pop shove-it. I do my pop shove-its kind of like that. Have it in the pocket of the board, some heel hanging off. Most of the heel hanging off. I always do. I always have my toes on, really. A bit more than that, obviously. But so you have balance still, but to get a nice scoop. If you do your pop shove-its like this, you can't do it on this like that. You have to go with this foot stance or maybe like square on the tail. I haven't really tried that. But from what I've tested, the pocket, foot in the pocket is the most helpful. So after you got the foot stance down, should look completely like that, something like that, maybe a bit off more. Yeah, so that's basically the foot stance. You want to move on to how to pop and flick the board, which is obviously the most crucial part, other than catching it. So you want to pop down like a pop shove-it. Do the exact same as you would as a pop shove-it, except when you do it, I do my pop shove-its like this. Fling your back foot out. Not so much that you can't bring it back in, but enough. This will get it out of the way. The front foot, you want to do that. You want to flick at about 45 degrees so that the board doesn't over-rotate. That's another reason why you have it farther back, so it takes a bit longer. You want to, at 45 degrees, flick off the nose, and this spot around here, this will give you the best flip and rotation and control, obviously. So the board will begin to flip. Oh, and when you flick, it's not like a normal heel flip where you can just hardly flick it out and bring it back in. Inwards, you gotta push them out far, not so far that you can't catch it again, but far enough that the board doesn't hit you when it comes around. Because I mean, it comes around. yeah, so you'll find you really need to jump forward on this trick because chances are it's not going to stay under your feet. It kind of acts like a pop shove it, as I've said earlier. Yeah, so you got to jump forward and then look for it. You can't just expect to land on it. So to catch it, you just I catch it with my front foot, I think. I'm not sure. Either front foot or back foot, probably doesn't matter. Look for the bolts, catch it on the bolts, land, roll away. I find this trick, like, if you don't practice it a lot, you're not going to get it. I mean, you can't just expect to get it in a second, because it's not one of those tricks. Yeah, so basically that's it. You should have a good time. I didn't, to be honest, but now that I can do them, it's really fun. Yeah, so go learn inwards.